All right, what is up, everybody, and welcome to the ODDcast. I am Odd, and you are not, and with me, as always, is Her Royal Highness, Miss Mckinley herself.
I'm here as always.
It's always a magic trick with Mckinley. So today we are looking at, I am inking a really dark, dingy page of Henry the Elf.
What makes it so dark?
You'll see. I put in like a lot of heavy blacks, so like.
Oh, so it's like actually dark, not like.
Yeah. I wanted to really go dark with this because it's supposed to be like in like some kind of like a bar, like in the middle of this city called L Town that Mr. Colorful Sammy Flores created. And yeah, just everything that I've been drawing.
What's recently. That thing on the side? It looks really weird.
Which thing?
On the right,
on the
triangle.
right, that's Henry the Elf. So
it looks like
he's
kind of like monkey or something.
Yeah, he's not in the best of shape, and you will have to read these issues in order to, because no spoilers. I'm just gonna say he's not in the best of shape in this particular situation.
Oh man.
And so yeah, you're gonna have to read it to find out. So so that's what we're looking at today. That's what I'm inking. So I wanted to thank. We were out at Ekman's Card and Toy Show.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, this past weekend. And I wanted to thank Gary Roscoe, Dale Ekman. Sorry, all of a sudden I just blanked out. And yeah, I got to see some other friends and stuff like that there, so that was awesome. It was really cool. Yeah, you had a good time?
Yeah, I didn't. It was a lot of cool. I've never been to anything like that, so it was neat.
Yeah, it was pretty neat. Yeah, the only thing was, for me personally, it just... What? They put us at table number 1, which is cool.
It sounded really cool when I first heard about it.
I totally dig. They put us on at table number 1, and it was... But... Okay,
it's like the furthest table.
It was the furthest table from anything. It was so bad.
It was so far.
It was so far from everything that people were turning literally like 4 tables down from us and would not come back. Like, it was like we were in this black hole. Like, it was us, and then there was this girl who was selling these figurines that she had made next to us, and then another guy who was selling like some wooden stuff. And everybody like got to that point of like... Because there were like steps that came down.
Yeah, there were the stairs, and people went, and then nope.
Yeah, they just went through that. They were like, I'm not going to go all the way to that little edge corner there.
I know, we were in the tiniest corner.
And so...
Holy shit.
Yeah, you just killed my Rancor.
I didn't even move or touch anything. I got it.
You're such a Jedi. I want to show people on the screen. My Rancor. That's my Rancor.
It's the loudest thing.
It is. It's all squeaky. I don't know if you can hear it. That's my
you just shook it.
You're being attacked by a Rancor. Ow, it got my hair.
God.
Totally got my hair with its giant claw. Now you're afraid of it because you wanted to get your hair. Yeah, so it was like, I mean, we did good. We did, we sold way more than the other people that were around us.
Yeah, not
yeah.
anyone to.
Yeah, but it was like, I was talking to the people there, and I just want to say this, the Ekman's Card Show is blowing up. They were having... The only problem that they were having at Ekman's Card Show was finding parking because so many people showed up.
I didn't really have any problem with parking.
Well, we
got there and like
we showed up before the show started. Yeah, so we were good. But yeah, no, the people that showed up, that was the only problem that they had was because it's getting so popular that
it was a tiny space.
Yeah, and they said they had like I want to say like 1,500 people there. And I want to say that was by, like, I want to say about 1 o'clock, something like that. That there was about 1,500 people there that had come through the door. And, yeah, we saw maybe, like, I don't know. I want to say maybe, like, what, 10% of that?
I don't know.
Well, no.
We saw a lot of people.
We did see a lot of people, but I would say we probably saw about 150 people. Like, that made it to our area. And I would say that we sold, on average, for the people that showed up, we sold about 40-50% of whoever came to our table, like I would say 40% of them. I'll shoot low. 40% of them bought something from us.
Yeah, a lot of people needed convincing.
Yeah, but I mean, it was cool. It's something, we're selling freedom-filled, flavorful, faithfully fierce, fantastic, fear-facing food fighters, which is a comic book that pretty much nobody that had shown up there had heard about because we were just kind of debuting it there at that show. And so it was like, I had to tell them, it's, and explain to them what the comic book was. And people really dug it.
Yeah, some people were really into it. That was really cool.
Yeah, and they picked it up and stuff. It's just, I mean, I totally get why they put us there, but like we were in like this black hole. Like we're like sitting there and there's like tumbleweeds like
right.
rolling by. I was like,
and then people will go to the other ones. There was one right across from us that had a lot of people.
Well, it was like a toy one, so like that was like their edge. So like they would turn and they would like bypass like our last 3 little tables there, and we were the furthest table, and then they would go to that first toy table that was like about 20 feet up. And so
it was like right across from us.
Yeah, it was right across from us, and they would go, and then we would get some people off of there. Yeah. But even like people coming up the stairs, I mean, literally we saw probably about 150 to 200 people. And it was like, what the?
Like, I didn't realize there was that many people there. 1,500.
Yeah, there was a lot of people. I mean, that show is really blowing up. It's a quality show. They run it just fantastically. And then we were right behind like a speaker. So like every announcement, we really got to hear it really. It
was really, really loud.
Really super loud. And, but yeah, I want to thank them for having us out. And everybody that went to the show. And if you didn't see us, we were in the very, 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 very furthest table, and that's the reason why. And next time we do that show, maybe we can get a little more centrally located.
Be like right in the center. Maybe have some like things. Like
I want to be like. So for me, I want to be like right. Okay, so like when you first come in and then you go down the main stairs, I would like to be right there. So if somebody's coming in or out, like we get them coming in and out. So like if they go, we'll come back. On the way back out,
we're
true.
Like, hey, some people were like, "Well, we'll be back around," and like, are you really gonna be back around?
If they say they're gonna come back,
there was one person who did that,
who came back, which was cool. But yeah, I there's kind of a rule of thumb, guys, for anybody out there that does Comic-Cons or anything, or if they go, well, no,
we know you're not coming back.
Yeah, they're not coming back.
You don't have to lie to us.
They're just being nice.
You can just say no. It's okay.
They're just being polite. So, but we appreciate everybody that was out there, and everybody that came and saw us. There was a guy with I think probably the best cosplay that I saw was a guy dressed as Jack Sparrow. I've seen it in a couple other Comic-Cons.
That was a really good one. I saw him and Deadpool dancing together. That was just funny.
Yeah, there you go. Deadpool and Jack Sparrow dancing together.
It's weird seeing those two come together, but
what more can you want? Those are some crazy guys.
I feel like they would like each other, like real life.
Absolutely. One might be a little bit older than the other one, because Jack Sparrow's about what was that, like 1500s, 1400s, something like that. I want to say. I don't know what year.
Okay, but what if Deadpool did some kind of time travel thing?
He probably could, because Cable
Didn't
always
they already?
Yeah. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe what we saw was actual reality when Deadpool time traveled and.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. All right. No. I was trying. I was going for it. So what's going on?
I have my last test today.
Nice. So now you're out of school or what?
Yeah, officially. It's over.
That's awesome.
I'm so glad.
For just for the summer?
Just for the summer. I still have to go back.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. Well, not me. I'm never going back. I'm not going back.
You don't know how lucky you are.
Back to school.
It wasn't even a test. Like, I didn't really have any, like, hard tests I had to study for.
Well, that's because you're smart. So you went in there and you kicked ass. You got yourself a bunch of A's, and you were like...
Yeah, it wasn't really a test. Like, it wasn't a test.
You were like, pencil drop. You were like...
I would love that. Oh, you have to... Because of pencil drop, so, like, hard to imagine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta do the props, man.
Okay, whatever you say. You should have done mic drop, because you have, like, a mic.
I'm not dropping my mic, man.
It's
mess up my
cushioned.
mic. So that's badass. So you did that. So that's really cool. So not me. I didn't go to school. I went to Walmart.
Ooh, big day. What'd you see there?
Well, not today. Not today. Like, I went a couple of days ago.
Oh, I like how that's your story. Like, a couple days ago, like, I went to Walmart.
Yeah, a couple
like,
days.
me too, so.
Exactly, right? Like, who doesn't go to Walmart? And dude, for real, Walmart. Let's get our fucking shit together, Walmart. Because, like, I go, and I'm like, I'm looking through the clothes, right? I'm done with my grocery shopping. Checking out the Walmart fucking fashions. You know what I'm saying? This is a Walmart fashion, right? Little Superman shirt. And I see this. Hey, you know what?
So the story started
put me on the Walmart runway, motherfucker. I'm fucking catwalk down the fucking Walmart runway. I don't
probably
give a
have
fuck.
that.
I don't give a fuck. I'd be fucking badass. Give me a fucking yellow vest. I'll fucking really kick some fucking ass because those motherfuckers don't know what the fuck, man. Normally, I go to, and this is the first time that okay, so I dealt with a guy at this Walmart. This is the first time I've seen this.
Someone who worked there? Or just
Oh, yeah. Somebody that fucking worked there at Walmart. I go to this Walmart all the fucking time, right? This is my fucking local Walmart, right? And I go all the time. And I don't know. There was a fucking lot of yellow vests. So I think this motherfucker was in training or some fucking bullshit. But this motherfucker needs some fucking more training. I swear to God. So,
what if it was his first day?
I don't give a fuck. If it's his first day, then he doesn't deserve a yellow vest.
What, do you have to, like, earn the yellow vest?
Yes, you have to earn the
yellow vest. Black belt or something?
Yes, it's like a black belt. Exactly. That's exactly what the yellow vest is. By the time that I see a motherfucker in a yellow vest at Walmart, I should know that this motherfucker is a Walmart master.
Okay, so you think you could be a Walmart master?
Oh, I can definitely. Dude, I've been fucking manager at all sorts of fucking places, man.
Okay, you talk big game.
Oh, I've been there. I've been there and I've done it, man. I've been there, I've done it now.
Okay, but how old were they? Were they like teenager or?
They were a little bit older than teenager. I was probably like in his 20s. It's a little fucking, So but let me back it up because the first person that I dealt with that fucking passed the buck, it was like a 50-year-old woman. All right.
Well, they are always horrible.
So this is what happened, right? I'm putting on my storytelling goggles because
Jesus Christ, I want some storytelling goggles.
All right, let's put on our storytelling goggles. Those are gonna alter your mind. I'm telling you right now. You should put those on. Hold on, because everything's gonna change. So we are now in storytelling mode. I have to tighten these. Oh, I have to loosen these because I have such a ginormous head.
I'm on upside down.
I have like the Elephant Man problem, except for it grows symmetrically.
I don't know what that is.
I'm putting on my other ones because these ones are more. You wanna know what the Elephant Man is?
I think I broke these.
You broke them?
A little bit.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I can't do it.
I think you put them on upside down.
No, they were upside down last time.
No, see this, the way that this goes?
What? But then that's
that little curve. Yeah, so it says, I don't know.
Okay.
Put on your... God damn it, these people want to hear a story. Put on your storytelling glasses. Your goggles, sorry. Storytelling goggles. Right. I'm so flustered, I don't know the difference between goggles and glasses at this point.
I mean,
ladies and gentlemen,
two completely different things.
They are. All right, cool.
I can't even really see.
I can't even look at you like that. Jesus Christ, I can't even see. She's blind, ladies and gentlemen.
Everything
so I go to Walmart.
Okay.
I'm at Walmart. Not in goggles like this, I can fucking tell you.
Oh my God! Next time you go to Walmart, you should wear these goggles.
and I go and I'm looking at hoodies, right? And I see this hoodie in the clearance section.
First of all, why are you looking at hoodies? It's like summer already.
No, it's a sleeveless hoodie. It's a sleeveless hoodie.
Jesus.
And I was looking at it for my kid. I see it, and I'm like...
Okay, I thought you were shopping for you.
Well, I did find one for me, which is somewhere around here, actually. I don't know where the hell it is.
You'll never be able to find it in this room with these goggles.
It's right here. Ta-da. So this is what I found for me, which is like this cool black hoodie, but I'm not gonna Walmart fashion show for you guys right now. And so what happens is like I found that one, and then I'm looking on the clearance section, right? And I see this and one. And if you don't know what and one is like, I think it's a Walmart brand. Like I think it's a Walmart exclusive brand. And it's in clearance, right? And so I'm like, well, I wonder how much this is. Because I'd like to buy it for my kid because I think he'd like it, right? Because he got some Air Jordans.
So now you're buying him like cheap clothes to make up for it?
No. I mean, just something that's going to match. You know what I'm saying? Like, I saw some, they look cool. It was whatever. Like, just because it's off-brand, it's whatever.
Okay, whatever you say.
So I go and I'm like, fuck, I can't find a fucking tag on it, right? So I'm looking at a tag, and then I'm thinking, well, maybe it's in the
These
wrong
clothes are
fucking
fine.
section or something.
Okay, yeah.
Right? But it's not in the wrong section at all.
There's only one clearance
Because
section.
there's actually other and one stuff there. But there's no other hoodies like this. So I can't figure out what the price is. And then I see this, like, and you never see this at Walmart. All of a sudden I see this, like, 50-year-old woman who's, like, putting up the clothes. And I'm like, this is the woman that works in this section at fucking Walmart. Like, how fucking
What
lucky
kind
am
of,
I?
like-
Huh?
Oh, that doesn't normally exist. Like, you never see
No,
that.
you never see the person that works in the fucking section that you You got to go 4 sections over to find somebody to help, and then they're like,
I don't work in that department.
Yeah, I don't work. Let me make a call, and you never see them again. They just fucking scatter. But this is the lady. And I'm like, oh my god, and she's got clothes in her hand. She can't run. I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna fucking talk to this lady, right? So I go over to her, and I'm like, hey, lady. I'm like, oh, I don't say that. I'm like, excuse me, ma'am, and she's like, yeah. And I go, how? I'm trying to figure out how much this is. Can you help me out? It doesn't have a tag. And she's looking over. It doesn't have. And then she looks at me and goes, it doesn't have a tag. And I'm like,
No shit, that's what I just said.
exactly what I said, lady. But, whatever, and, I'm like, all right, well, can you maybe figure out, or, how are they going to know? Because she goes, there's no UPC on it either. And I go, well, how would they figure it out?
Well, you're
And then
screwed.
She finds this number by the collar, right, where the tag is printed, and she goes, this is how they're going to figure it out. This is how they're going to figure it out. So you go and you take this, and when you take it up to the front, they'll be able to tell you how much it costs. And I'm like, all right, lady. Cool. Thanks so much for not helping me at all. And then she goes, you're welcome. And I'm like, fuck you, bitch. And so
Did you really say thanks for not helping me at all?
No. You know what I said? I go, thanks. And she goes, you are welcome. Like, as if though I didn't say thanks.
She really thought she helped you, though.
She said it so fucking uppity and snippety to me that like I literally said thank you again, as if though I thought maybe she didn't hear me say it the first time.
Like, thanks.
You are welcome. And I was like, shit. So I was like, all right, yeah, thank you. And then I take off, right? I give a fucking acceptance speech. I'm like, I'd like to thank the Academy for this bitch not being able to help me figure out how much this fucking hoodie costs.
Oh, Walmart lady.
This fucking Walmart lady. She doesn't have a yellow jacket, so I'm going to go ahead and all right, she doesn't have a yellow vest, so I'm going to go ahead and, give her the benefit of the doubt. I'd also like to thank.
So she wasn't worthy.
I'd also like to thank God and my 2 dogs. What?
She wasn't worthy of having the yellow vest.
No, she wasn't worthy of having the yellow vest.
That's why she couldn't help you, because she didn't have the yellow vest.
And that's why I let it fucking slide, right?
Okay.
So then I go to the front, right? I go to the front, and I'm fucking checking out, right? Checking out. I go to the front. I'm doing all my shit. The very first thing I do, as I'm loading shit in, is I give the fucking hoodie to the lady running the fucking register.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I know it's going to take a while. Right? I know, she seems cool, but it's going to take a minute. So I give it to her, I'm loading shit on, and then I see her just give up. I see her give up, and she throws it to the side, and I'm like, oh god, here we go.
No!
So she tosses it to the side, and I'm like, she's gonna wait now. So then she starts scanning the stuff, right? She's scanning, scans everything in, and finally we get there, to this point of now she's got to check because there's nothing left to fucking scan. So I'm sitting there, and I'm like, okay, here we go, and she's putting it in, and she's looking she's not even putting anything in, she's just looking through the whole entire thing as if though it's a puzzle.
She's really hoping a tag's gonna pop out.
Yeah, it's just gonna fall out of it somewhere. It's just stuck in a seam, and it's just gonna whoop, and she can. Oh, there it was. But yeah, that's not gonna happen, right? So she's checking, and then and so finally she calls over this manager.
Aw, that's how you know,
yeah.
this is what you're in for.
Yeah, here comes the yellow vest, right? So the guy comes with the yellow vest. Now all I want to know is how much it's gonna cost. And in my head, this is what I'm thinking. In my head, I've already made up my mind. I go, because I don't know whether or not I'm going to buy it. I go, if it's $4 or less, I'm going to buy it.
For a hoodie? You really think a hoodie is going to be $4?
It's on fucking clearance. So I'm like, if it's $4 or less, and it's a Walmart. So I'm like, if it's $4 or less, I'll fucking buy it. I already have this in my head. If it's not, then I'm just going to be like, okay,
and they did
it's
all
cool,
that
never
work.
mind. I'm not fucking worried about it. It's all good, right? So I'm standing in the line. The guy in the fucking yellow vest fucking shows up, and he's this little fucking doofy little man looking guy. And I'm like, Jesus
looking guy.
fucking Christ, man. But he was cool, right? At first, I was like, I treat everybody the same, so I'm like, all right, cool. You
never know.
I think I just say now that he's doofy looking because after his attitude, then I was really like, fuck this guy.
Okay.
And so then I'm like, okay, she explains to him, blah blah blah, and then he goes, well, how much was it? Do you remember how much it was? I go, no, I had no idea how much it was.
He really asked you how much
Yeah.
it was? Like, we wouldn't be in this situation if I knew how much it was.
Yeah, he goes, do you remember how much it was? Which that happens sometimes, and I was like, and I'm being honest, I'm gonna fucking be honest. I'm like, no, I have no idea. That's why I brought it up, because I don't know how much it is. And all of a sudden, the lady that's behind me in line, right, the lady that's behind me in line, ready to fucking check out next, goes, $2. Give it to him for $2.
What?
Yeah, the lady behind me in line, the shopper that's next to me.
She was watching this kind of show. Yeah. She was like, damn.
And then she
wonder how much this is gonna be.
And then she fucking busts in, $2. And I'm like, and I just laugh, right? I'm just like, oh yeah, I go, $2 would be good. I wouldn't mind $2. And then, and all of a sudden, this guy's demeanor just changes, right? This guy's demeanor just changes, and he's like, I'm not giving this guy a hoodie for $2. And I'm like, fuck, man. Like, this lady fucking just fucked me, right? And so now the guy's like, he starts like looking, and they're looking around and all this stuff, and then he goes, I'll give it to you for $5.50. And I'm like, oh, okay.
That's $1 more than you wanted it for.
That's $1.50 more than what I wanted.
Oh, same thing.
And so I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good then, And then all of a sudden, the guy's like, then the lady goes, the lady behind me. I'm like, no, that's fine then. If it's $5.50, I'm not worried about it. And then the lady goes, $2. Give it to him for $2.
She really wanted you to get it for $2.
Oh, I swear to God.
She was rude.
And then she makes her case. She goes, if they have a mess up, I don't care what it is. You should just get it for $2. And I was like, and then this guy starts arguing with the lady. And he's like, ma'am, in no way am I giving this man this hoodie for any less than $5. I'm like, $5? What, did you want me to negotiate? I'm like, I'm not going to fucking negotiate with you, man. This is fucking Walmart. This is a fucking corporation. Find out how much it is and let me know. And if it costs, I'm not going to just fucking sit here and fucking, like, play games and number. They got $4 going one day, $3, $2, $5. I'm like, no, dude. And I just shut him down, dude. I just shut him down and I go, look, man. I'm not going to negotiate. I was only going to pay $4. If it's not $4, then that's it. And the guy is shocked. Because this is like his first power that he's ever had, right? He was like, but I have the power. He was like, I have the power to tell you how much it's going to cost.
And you just told him how much it was going to cost.
And you're
like, he was just
you're
like,
not going to negotiate
what
with
if
me?
What if he like took off his vest and was like, sir, here you go.
Here's your vest.
Sir, you earned the vest.
You've earned the vest.
You are now Walmart worthy.
He wasn't giving me the vest, trust me. Not only was he
wasn't even giving it to you for $4.
Oh no! Not only was he not giving me the fucking, he wasn't giving me $4. He wasn't giving me $2. He wasn't giving it to me for. He was like literally taken aback and slightly offended that I was like, I'm not gonna negotiate with you, man. I'm like, this is a corporation, and if you don't know how much it is, like, I'm not gonna sit here and like haggle with you, and the Walmart like thing, and this lady's back here, $2. I'm like, I'm not, like, it's over. It's just over like that, like, goodbye. And he was just like looking at the thing and look like he didn't know where to go. And I was like, you just thanks. Thanks. And he was just like, my God. And then that was it. And I checked out. And then as I checked out, I had put all the bags and stuff into the thing and into the shopping cart, and then I go to leave, and I see the guy on the phone, and he's yelling into the phone.
Oh my
and he's
God.
got the hoodie, and I'm like in my head, I couldn't hear what he was saying, but you could tell he was definitely pissed off. And he had the hoodie, and I was just like, I could definitely tell that this guy was yelling at whoever it was, like, "You've embarrassed me. You've
You don't know what this hoodie's done to me.
I don't know why in the world you guys have to always embarrass me in front of the customers by not having these hoodies properly marked. I swear on my yellow vest that this will not happen again.
On my yellow vest.
It will not happen again. Scott is my witness. As my vest is yellow, this will not happen again." And so that's what happened. Yeah, I went to Walmart.
Dude, if I was like the cashier, I would have been like, bro, just take the take the hoodie.
vest.
Like I would have been
Take
like,
the hoodie.
if I was her, like, I'm just gonna put it in the bag and I'm not gonna tell anybody. Like, you can just have this.
No way. No, I would have paid $2. I would have paid $4.
My storytelling goggles off.
I'm taking my storytelling goggles off because
These,
damn, those things were fucking warm. Yeah, that's what the fuck happened to me.
everything's all like bright now. Like these are dark.
Those are dark. That's why I told you it's gonna change your whole
Like
perspective
they're
of
all
life.
fogging. Like this is crazy. I kind of like it.
They're pretty badass, but they're like they take forever to get accustomed to.
They're loose as hell though. Like,
Well, that's because they had to fit around my gigantic head. So
I think I'm
that's what
trying to
happened.
tighten.
The size of my head is just ridiculous. I don't know.
I'm gonna put these right here
It's
in
not
case
even
we have
brain.
another
It's just a
story.
really thick.
Jesus Christ,
thick
your brain
skull.
is just like that. And
Like,
it
my
just
skull
rattles
is, like-
across the whole thing.
Like I have a normal sized brain probably, but my skull.
How do you know
is
how big
so-
your brain is? You never seen it.
I have. I've had what are those MRIs?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I've had those done.
So you seen your brain?
I mean, I've seen pictures.
Oh shit. Okay. No, I mean like someone actually like took out your brain and went here.
How would you see your brain if somebody took out your own brain?
I wasn't being serious. Okay.
If you,
Okay.
If you see your own brain, that's probably the last thing you're seeing, right? If like that's the last thing you see, you're like, oh shit, there's my, and then that's it. Everything just goes. Everything just goes. All of a sudden, you're like, oh, fucking angels and shit are like, right this way. Don't worry, no one can tell that your brains came out of your head. You're perfectly fine now. Just relax and come with us. And then you get to the front, and there's some motherfucker in a yellow vest, and he's
Jesus
like,
Christ.
He's like, where the fuck is your fucking tag, man? I'm like, I don't know. They didn't give me a tag, man. My fucking brains fell out of my
You come
fucking
in here
head.
for $2.
Yeah, and he's like, and then I'm like, can't you let me in heaven? And then there's a bitch behind me. She's like, $2. Let him in heaven for $2. It's $2, and everybody should get into heaven, especially if they don't got a tag and the brains fell out of the fucking head. $2.
Dude, I love that though. Like she was really like listening and rooting for.
She was all into it, man. She was
That's
all
fun.
into it.
She's like, then I'll buy it for $2.
I'll buy. She couldn't even fit it. Didn't have no kids. She's outside trying it on. $2 red vest, lady. If you're listening now, or thanks so
Like
much.
we
for sticking
thank
up
you
for
for
me.
your.
Even though you did really piss off that guy, and then he was like, and he just looks at her and he goes, "In no way am I giving it to this man for less than $5." Then I was like, "Oh Jesus!" That's it for me. There goes my negotiation because I'm not spending more than $4, and that was that. So you got anything crazy in the news for us, McKinley?
Yeah. What do you
Alright.
think of a little boy who had some little crazy in his backpack? Okay.
Holy Jesus!
So this little boy,
Uh-huh.
he brings crack cocaine.
Oh my God! How old is this? What are you talking little? How little?
5 years old.
Oh no! Oh no!
It's. Police say the boy told a teacher's aide that the person who handed him the bag told him to hide it.
Who was this person?
I don't know.
Just some guy on
It
the
was in
street?
Philadelphia.
And
he brought-
Philadelphia,
he brought-
born and
not-
raised.
Jesus Christ.
On the playground is where I had
Guess
crack
like
for days.
you should like guess how much he had with him.
Oh Jesus! Like he had a lot of crack.
He had
I'm
2
just-
dozen vials.
Oh no!
2 dozen vials.
2 dozen vials of crack. That kid probably didn't even get that many eggs at Easter. Oh,
that's
no.
sad. I feel like there was like a picture from it.
Oh, don't show me a picture of the crack kid.
No, I want to see this. Like, there was a picture of just like shitty ass looking crack.
Crack-a-lackin'.
Crack-a-lack.
Oh my
No,
goodness.
but it said he handed it to him, like, the lady, and was like, here, can you hide this? Like,
Can you hide this?
could you imagine, like, just being handed that?
Just being handed crack? No, I can't imagine just being handed crack.
No, I mean, like, a little boy handing you, not just anyone, okay?
Oh, you mean like he handed it to the teacher and said, here's crack?
Yeah, I was like, hey, can you hide this for me? Like, do me a favor and just hide some of this crack.
Just hide some of this. Just hide some of this. See, but that's who you go to, though. You'd have to go to a kid, because if you go to a fucking... You can't have a crackhead fucking hide that shit. It should be gone.
They'd, like, shove it up their asshole.
Hey, come up. They fucking do that shit like fucking Thanos to do Ant-Man. They fucking straight up... Yeah, no, they're not going to shove it up their ass. They're going to fucking smoke They're going to smoke that crack.
I'm saying if you ask them to hide it.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
No, they'd, like, eat it, probably.
I wonder how much crack... No, you would die if you ate crack, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure eating crack is like it's amazing how like I bet you crackheads still
No,
like
I can't find it.
I bet you crackheads still will like smell the milk and be like, nah, that shit's bad, and then they'll fucking just totally fucking smoke crack and shit, which is fucking crazy.
Like spoiled milk's pretty nasty though.
It is. You know what's really nasty is like maggot cheese, and I just want to go on record as saying that so far as of this viewing right now that we have not. Oh, and by the way, I just need to say that I did look up the maggot cheese just in case we got 100 views on the last video. So please just continue to watch this video. Don't go to episode 13 with the maggot cheese and watch that, because if we get 100 views on that, then I have to eat and McKinley has to eat maggot cheese. And look at these nice people. You don't want us to have to eat maggot cheese, right? No, you don't want us. And so the maggot cheese is illegal. So what I actually found was...
Because it's just that nasty. Like, it's so nasty that they just made it illegal.
Well, it's actually, like, deadly, apparently.
Because there's live maggots in it?
Yeah.
Like, does it really surprise you?
Yeah, it's actually, like, dangerous to consume. And so they don't sell it. Like, it's, like, just straight up poison. So I found, like, these, like, they're, like, mealworms, and they're covered in cheddar cheese. So
actually, that sounds like a snack, like a good snack.
Sounds fantastic.
Like you go to the movies and not popcorn, just like cheesy ass maggots.
That's just
like,
protein. Well then, apparently McKinley wants to eat it. So if McKinley wants to eat it, then make sure to go over. Watch episode 13. I'll get some cheesy maggots. If we get 100 views within like the next couple shows on that one particular
just eventually watch it and we'll eat. And you gotta eat it too.
And then then I'll get him and we'll eat cheesy maggots, which that should be just
like, is it like cheddar powder or like actual cheese?
I think it's like cheddar powder. I'm talking.
Oh, okay.
Like
so they're like Cheetos, yeah.
But
just pretend
you can still tell that they're we'll pretend.
They got legs and shit.
We'll pretend. I don't know if they have legs and shit. Like they have grasshoppers. And they have these mealworms. They're pretty big.
Or like, have you seen those lollipops with like tiny scorpion on the inside?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. That's a delicacy downtown San Antonio.
Downtown
San Antonio.
That's like the real shit.
That's a delicacy. That's where that's where the good stuff comes in. So so looking at this page, you can see now how much black I put into it. Put quite a bit into this particular page.
It is a lot of black, yeah.
And
like when you said dark, I thought you meant like what was happening was dark, not like the actual page was.
It's kind of both, though. It's kind of both. Like the writing on this particular scene is kind of dark. The actual artwork is kind of dark. But
like you can't really see like what it is. Like what is it?
Yeah, that's what makes it fun.
Okay.
So like. As you're reading it, you'll be able to tell. Like, you could tell that, like, what's over here? What's this going on?
It looks like someone's smoking.
Somebody's smoking. There you go. And then over here?
I don't know. I can't make it out.
It's like, there's his face, and then, like, his leg. So he's, like, looking up. Once you see, like, the actual regular picture of him all janked up.
I mean, I'm sure, but to me, I don't know. I kind of see, like, a lion.
Like a lion?
Like, with wings, or maybe, like, a cow with hair.
So it's either a lion with wings or a cow with hair. Unlike all the bald cows that we normally see when you go around.
No, with hair.
The Egyptian bald cows.
That I'm sorry, I was thinking of like a hair.
Only
like,
they
like some kind of thing going on.
Yeah,
Like,
Egyptian bald cows.
No shit, that's not what I meant. Just my words. That's not what I meant. Like a hairdo, like some poofy hair.
Poofy hair. Oh,
I don't know.
like a cow with an afro.
Yeah, but like not an afro.
Like an afro, but not an afro. So it's an afro, but it's not an afro, ladies
No,
and gentlemen.
it's
It's not a hairless cow, but it does have some hair, kind of poofy hair, but not quite all the way poofy hair. And it's definitely not an Egyptian hairless cow.
Do those exist? Like, bro, are there any cows in Egypt?
I don't know. Maybe there are. I don't know. Maybe we should do some research on that. There's definitely camels.
Bro, I just got out of school. I'm not doing any more research on anything at all.
You totally are. You totally are.
Hell
You're totally
no.
going to find out about Egyptian hairless camel. I would, but
You said, did you say camels?
Oh, yeah.
You were going to say camels.
We
were talking about cows.
Egyptian hairless cows. So yeah. So no, not right now with all the pencils turned off. Yeah, it definitely looks freaky with how much black is on there. But yeah, so I really wanted to go dark with this one and the next page, which I don't think will be on the next episode, but it'll definitely be in an episode coming up. We'll be doing that. So I was told that I need to get a hobby.
Okay.
That's what I was told because
don't you like have hobbies?
Apparently I work too much. So I was told that I need to get a hobby. So I went to the Renaissance Fair like a few months ago.
Okay.
Like about a month or so ago, and I was shooting a bow and arrow.
Oh, that's right, because you're a little dragon guy.
Yeah, my dragon guy got him at the Renaissance Fair. This guy right here, this dude.
Mhm.
And yeah, so I shot it pretty well, and so I was like, hey, I'm gonna get a bow. So I got a bow. I ordered it. I got the Mandarin Duck Phantom, which
the what?
It's I don't know. It's like this takedown recurve bow, and it was pretty badass. I thought it looked pretty badass, or whatever. I get it, and the bow string was all like janked up. It was all like shredded.
Well, of course, yeah. You got it at a Renaissance fair.
No. I didn't order that. I didn't get that at a Renaissance fair. I ordered it online. Like I just ordered it like a couple weeks ago.
Then why'd you bring up the Renaissance fair?
Well, because that's what made me want to get back into shooting a bow for fun.
Oh, okay.
Because I was like, because when I went to the Renaissance fair, I don't know if I said this on the show or not.
I don't know.
The people were saying that they wanted me to be on their team.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
And then my buddy was like, don't tell him that, man. Don't feed his ego, man. He's already
kind of dangerous.
He's already too crazy, man. What? I don't have an ego. I'm just a fucking, I'm just a badass. That's all.
Yeah, okay.
Just because I'm an amazing person doesn't mean that I have a fucking ego. Just because I can fucking talk the talk and fucking back it the fuck up doesn't mean that I have a fucking crazy ego. Look, just because I'm one of the most motherfucking talented people that's ever fucking existed on this goddamn motherfucking planet does not mean that I have any kind of fucking ego. I understand what the fuck is going on. That's all. Just,
okay.
That's all.
Whatever you say. I feel like that proves you have an ego, but okay.
So, anyway, that's the whole bit. Okay. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing the whole bit to act like I have an ego. Like that was the whole joke, man. Okay.
Wait, so you're acting like you have an ego? Or
yeah,
you, like,
of course. Like I was that whole rant there. That whole rant. Like, watch, I'll go off on it again. Right here's the rant again. Right. So like, look, I'm just going off on this rant because I mean, if people say I have an ego, then that's fine. I can back up this fucking ego. I fucking draw like a fucking madman. I'm a fucking artist that can fucking do all sorts of fucking shit. I can draw. You want something drawn? I'll fucking draw it for you. I don't give a fuck what it is. I don't give a fuck. Come up with me. Come to me with your imagination. I'll fucking do whatever the fuck you could possibly think of. Try to stump me. Try to bring me something that I can't fucking do. Just do it. Come on. See? And that's why. And once I do it, then you'll have to say, hey, this guy doesn't have a big ego.
Okay. Okay, what
it's a bit, man. It's a bit. Yeah.
Were you, like, saying something, though? Like,
yeah, so they brought me so I got the thing. I open it up. I put it together, right? Because it's a takedown bow, so, like, you can take it down into 3 pieces and shit. And the fucking string was all fucked up. I'm like, fuck, man. You can't fucking shoot it without a fucking string.
No way.
So now I had to contact the fucking company. Why? Okay, now here's the thing. I could go out and I could buy a fucking string, or I could go on eBay and buy a fucking string. But I already bought this from this company.
But why do it when you can get one for free if you complain?
Well, it's not that I should get one. I mean,
it should have came with a good one.
Right. They need to fucking send me one. They need to fucking overnight that fucking shit, so that tomorrow I can be all fucking Ramboing it out in my fucking backyard, and fucking be like, with my fucking new bow, man. That I fucking spent my hard-earned money on. That I can't shoot because they didn't send me a bowstring that worked. All I wanted was just a bowstring to go with my bow. Instead, they sent me a shredded ass piece of shit bowstring.
Are you done? Is that ran over now?
All right.
So that's your hobby?
I think so. I don't know. That and shooting guns and collecting toys. But toys cost too much right now, and I don't know. The amount the toys cost compared to what they actually should cost is...
I know, like, they're toys.
Fucking ridiculous. Like, honestly, like, look. Like, here. Like this guy. Okay? I'm a big Punisher fan. Right? I'm a huge Punisher fan. I love the Punisher. Let me put this guy better on here. Right? You know how much this little action figure here costs?
Is it over $50?
No, but there are some that are like this size that are fucking
50.
over $50.
Okay.
But how much would you pay for this? How much would you pay for this action figure?
$15.
$15.
Yes.
Right? Okay, I say that is a fair price. No, it's like $20 to $25. And then...
Yeah, that's a little much.
Yeah, and then you got to pay tax, so then it comes out to like fucking like 27 to like you're spending almost like $30 on this one little action figure.
Yeah, that's true. That sucks.
And like okay, so like I'm a big Transformers guy. I love Transformers. And this was the one that really fucking like opened my eyes. Was I went to Target when the Bumblebee movie came out, which I thought was a really badass movie. I thought it was really good. And they had Soundwave, and who's just one of my all-time favorite Transformers. It was a cool version of Soundwave. And then they had like a separate thing that had 3 of the tapes that go into his tape deck. See, back in the day, what we had was we had these tapes, and then you would put them in, and then sound would come from them. So,
Tapes are.
I know. Just and so they had the tapes for these 3 tapes
Mm-hmm.
and Soundwave. Guess how much it was going to be?
$50? I don't know. Over? Under?
Higher.
Like $150?
No,
okay.
Not that much. Even though there
like
are
$75.
It was gonna be like $80 before
Oh,
tax.
okay. That's crazy.
For like, and Soundwave is like this big, dude. And the tapes are small enough to fit into like his chest.
Aw, how cute.
I know, right? But not for $80 fucking dollars. Holy fuck! I was like, dude, I'm not. I like had to fucking sit there, and I'm like, I want the Soundwave.
But did you get it?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you should have got it.
I didn't. I totally was like.
One day you're gonna be like old and dying and be like, damn, I should have gotten it. This is gonna be your biggest regret.
That's my biggest regret, that I didn't get a Soundwave. That I didn't get ripped off and spend $80 on a Soundwave. That probably
you'd be like,
cost
would I rather
$50.
have the money? This money means nothing to me, but this thing does.
Well, what am I fucking Orson Welles and fucking Citizen Kane and shit?
What?
I'm like Soundwave.
What?
Soundwave.
I don't know. I haven't
like,
seen it.
like, oh my god, what is this sound? Soundwave. That's you've literally just told me the premise of Citizen Kane, which is like one of the like
that's wild. I've never seen it.
You've never seen it. Well, you just wrote it. Only use Transformers. Only use Transformers. They're gonna call you Mckinley Wells.
No.
Miss Mckinley herself, Wells herself.
What?
And,
that sounds horrible.
And that's what they're gonna call you. I'm sorry.
No, that's not what
my
they're
fault.
gonna call me. That's just what you said they're gonna call
It's
me.
not my fault that you wrote Citizen Kane, and you had no idea that you were. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you're a cinematic genius, and that you've written one of the greatest movies of all time. which I watched recently and I didn't think it was that good. But
Oh wait, that's his nose.
there you go.
No way.
See how as I draw, you see it comes to.
Because that's his nose and that's his eyes.
Yes.
And then his ear.
Yes, it becomes.
See, look, his eyes look like the hair part.
It becomes as I'm working on it. See, now I'm adding some white highlights and stuff. Stop taking out my dragon stuff.
I'm just holding it.
Oh my God.
I don't know where to
You don't know where to
these
put.
orange.
Now you're all orange. Oh my God. Well, guys, so ends another episode of Strangely Weirdly Odd, the Oddcast. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you guys want to follow us on any social media, just check out the links down below. Like and subscribe to our channel, and maybe I'll go to Walmart again. Maybe I won't. Who knows? Maybe I'll be a Target man from now on.
Oh no.
Yeah, I won't. I'll be at Walmart tomorrow probably. And yeah, we really appreciate you guys. Thanks again to Ekman's Card and Toy Show for having us out. Had a great time, guys. Thank you so much. Odd Man out.